Exoenzymes. Fungi secrete powerful underscore 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 into their surroundings that break down molecules that the fungi saprobes. Another word for decomposer. Hyphae. Body of fungus, a network of filaments. Chitin. Fungal cell walls are composed of blank, which is also found in exoskeletons of arthropods. Mycelium. Hyphae form an interwoven mass that surrounds and infiltrates substrate that is called septa. Hyphae can be divided into cells by underscore 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 that have pores that allow organelles and even nuclei to flow between cells. Coenocytic. When hyphae not divided by septa, form a continuous cytoplasmic mass containing many nuclei. Mycorrhiza. Mutually beneficial relationships between fungi and plant roots. Pheromones. Sexual signaling molecules released from hyphae during sexual reproduction that allow and mating types to fuse. Arbuscules. Glomeromycetes form a type of mycorrhizae that invade plant root and branch into blank. Lichen. A symbiotic relationship with green algae or cyanobacteria. Can fungi enzymes be used to penetrate living tissues? Yes. Single-celled fungi. Yeasts. Most species of fungi are blank cellular. Multi. Hyphae. Filaments that make up the fungus. Mycelium. Dense mat of hyphae. Absorption in fungi is done at the hyphae. Example of large fungal organism. Armillaria in Oregon. What provides fungus with a large surface area? The filamentous nature of the mycelium. Hyphae are divided in two cells equals blank are not divided blank. Septate. Coenocytic. Reproductive structures of fungi are above ground and also formed by hyphae. Haustoria. Hyphae for penetrating. As fungi grow, do hyphae get bigger in girth? No, just longer. Mycorrhiza. Mutualism between fungi and plant roots. Fungi help with uptake of minerals. Tf. Very few vascular plants have mycorrhiza. False. Almost all vascular plants have them. During their life cycle, fungal spores and hyphae are with transient states during sexual reproduction. Haploid, diploid. How do mycelia contact for sexual reproduction? Signaling via pheromones. Sexual reproduction must occur between two genetically blank hyphae. Distinct. Plasmogamy. Fusion of two hyphae from different individuals. Heterokaryon. Hyphae now with two unique nuclei. Dikaryon. What does this condition describe and how does it form? Each cell having two distinct nuclei, forms if hybrid hyphae keeps growing. Karyogamy. Fusion of two nuclei prior to meiosis that produce haploid spores. 3 roles of fungi in the environment. Decomposer, mutualist, pathogen. T.F. Some species only reproduce asexually. True. 2 examples of species that only produce asexually. Yeasts and molds. Filamentous fungi that produce blank spores via blank. Molds, haploid, meiosis. Single-celled fungi that reproduce by blank cell division. Yeasts, asexual. Fungi without a known sexual stage. Deuteromycetes. In the past, deuteromycetes were prevented from being assigned to a particular phylum. Why? Since fungi are grouped by their reproductive structures. Fungi and blank are more closely related than blank are most other eukaryotes. Animals than plants. Fungi evolved from a blank. Unicellular, flagellated, protist. The most basal fungus group, and what do they have? Chytrids, flagella. Includes fungi, animals, and protist relatives. Opisthecons. Fungi appear to be closely related to the single-cell blank. Protists called nuclearides. Member of a group of unicellular, amoeboid protists that are more closely related to fungi than they are to other protists. Animals are more closely related to the protist group. Choanoflagellates. What does the lineage suggest about the advent of multicellularity in fungi and animals? It was independent. Did fungi have to transition to land? Yes. A blank began in fungi as Landsat animals colonized land. Adaptive radiation. process by which a single species or small group of species evolves into several different forms that live in different ways, rapid growth in the diversity of a group of organisms. Early vascular plant fossils show evidence of and suggest that this relationship began in the stages of colonization of land. Mycorrhizae, earliest. The phylogeny of fungi is still open to debate. 5 phyla of fungi we focus on. Chytridiomycota, Zygomycota, Glomeromycota, Ascomycota, Chytridiomycota habitat and function. Mainly aquatic decomposers, but also some parasites. Chytridiomycota known for devastating many frog populations. Shared characters and unique characters of chytrids with fungi. Absorptive nutrition, chitin, biochemistry, unique is flagellated spore stage. Is Chytridiomycota a monophyletic group? No. Phylum Zygomycota. Key feature of life cycle. How does it form? What does it do? Release. Zygospore formed after plasmogamy, is a highly resistant structure formed during periods of environmental stress. Release. Haploid spores released from meiosis. Examples of Chytridiomycota: bread mold and Rhizophis stolonifer, and Pilobus, which shoots spores toward light. Phylum Glomeromycota, and what is its most defining feature? Once part of Zygomycota, abuscular mycorrhizae. Abuscular mycorrhizae, and what are they, and how many plants have these? Tips of the hyphae push into plant root cells. 90% of plants have these symbiotic fungi. Phylum Ascomycota are called sac fungi. What is the defining character of Ascomycetes? Eukaryotic stage ascocarps, that house ASCI. ASCI. Sacs that hold sexually produced spores. Ascomycetes also reproduce through pores that are blank and called blank. Asexual, Conida. 4 examples of Ascomycetes: truffles, plant pathogens, mycorrhizae, part of lichens. Phylum Basidiomycota, also called blank club fungi. Basidiomycetes have what kind of mycelium? Long-lived and eukaryotic. Fruiting bodies can form blank overnight. What produces the fruiting bodies? Mycelium. Basidiomycota. Basic mushroom body plan, 3 parts. The fruiting body of a basidiomycete is called a blank, and what does it look like? Basidiocarp mushroom. Basidium, and describe what it produces, and described life cycle of Basidiomycota. Diploid, spore-producing part, produces basidiospores. Cellulose and lignin, any carbon substrate. 4 things that have symbiotic relationships with fungi. Plants, algae, cyanobacteria, animals. Endophytes. Fungi inside leaves and other plant parts that assist plants by deterring herbivores and increasing environmental tolerance. Name 3 parasitic species. Dutch elm disease, chestnut blight, ergot. Humans are blank prone than plants to fungal infection. Less. 4 commercial importances of fungi. Food, basidiocarps and truffles, ascomycetes, yeasts, antibiotics like penicillium. Research equals Saccharomyces cerevisiae as a mode organism. 4 ecological importance. Symbionts, mycorrhizae, endophytes, decomposers.